Throughout history, true leadership has been a force that transforms not just organizations, but entire societies. Today, let's explore 10 remarkable leaders who exemplified what it means to guide with both strength and spirit. First, we have Nelson Mandela, who taught us that leadership begins with forgiveness. After 27 years in prison, he chose reconciliation over revenge, uniting a divided nation. His spiritual strength wasn't just about personal beliefs. It was about seeing the humanity in everyone, even his oppressors. Then there's Mahatma Gandhi, who showed us that true power lies in peaceful resistance, leading not from a throne, but from the ground, walking alongside the common people. His leadership wasn't about commanding others, but inspiring them to be better versions of themselves. Consider Mother Teresa, whose leadership wasn't about grand gestures, but small acts of kindness multiplied 1,000,000 times. She proved that you don't need a fancy title to lead. You just need a heart full of compassion and the courage to act on it. Martin Luther King Jr. demonstrated that leadership requires a dream bigger than yourself. His vision wasn't just about civil rights. It was about human dignity. He led with words that came from both his mind and his soul, changing hearts when laws alone couldn't. Looking at business leadership, we have Howard Schultz of Starbucks, who showed that profit and purpose can coexist. He built a company that treated employees as partners and customers as community members, not just consumers. Consider Malala Yousafzai, who proved that age is no barrier to leadership. Shot by the Taliban for advocating girls' education, she turned her pain into purpose, leading a global movement for educational rights. Mary McLeod Bethune started a school with Waddell's 50 and unwavering faith, eventually becoming an advisor to presidents. She showed us that leadership begins with believing in possibilities that others can't yet see. Winston Churchill led not just with strategy, but with spirit. During Britain's darkest hours, his leadership wasn't just about military decisions. It was about keeping hope alive when defeat seemed certain. Consider Abdul Sattar Eddy, who built the world's largest volunteer ambulance network in Pakistan. His leadership showed that true greatness lies not in what you gain, but in what you give away. Finally, there's Archbishop Desmond Tutu, who led South Africa's Truth and Reconciliation Commission. He showed that true leadership involves helping people face difficult truths while keeping their dignity intact. These leaders teach us that authentic leadership isn't about position or power. It's about purpose and principle. They remind us that the greatest leaders don't just change what people do, they change how people think and feel about what's possible. Their examples show us that leadership isn't a title you wear, but a life you lead. It's about serving others, standing for something greater than yourself, and having the courage to act on your convictions, even when the path ahead is uncertain. Remember, we all have the potential to lead in our own spheres of influence. Whether you're guiding a nation or mentoring one person, these principles of spiritual strength, unwavering purpose, and compassionate action remain the same. The question isn't whether you can be a leader. It's how you'll use your leadership to make a difference in the world.